What's good with it, chat? What's good with it, bruh? I'm about to do something different, something that I always wanted to do on the channel. I'm about to do a live reaction. It's really not a live reaction because last night my Twitter feed, my X feed was going crazy. Talking about Dub got into a fight. Dub and his cameraman got into a fight at DreamCon that was held in Houston because somebody called DDG doodle garbage. Already seen the clip, and let me just give you guys a quick backstory, bro. I lived in Pontiac until about the 6th or 7th grade. All right, probably 7th grade. Okay, so I know about Pontiac. It ain't sweet as people think. You know, some people think when you hear Michigan, some people think when you hear Michigan, all you hear is Detroit. Oh, Detroit. Dog, Michigan, you got some spots in Michigan to where, man, they on their ones and twos out there, man. I was born and raised in Flint, Michigan, obviously, but I grew up in Pontiac as well. So I got people in Pontiac, Flint, Detroit, Ypsi, Ben Harbor. We well connected throughout Michigan, man. But the point of me saying all that is the point of this, dog. This is the point right here, chat. The internet is the internet. What we type on these keyboards right here, I promise you, we pray we don't run into these people when we talking shit, and that they don't remember our face. Oh, you was the dude in the comments section. Blah blah blah. Listen to this clip from Deshae and DDG real quick, and it's gonna lead to what happened later on that day. I'm assuming that's how it took place. Like, he said this reference either that morning or the night before, and then the next day this happened. So this just lets me know that guy seen this clip. He seen the clip. He knew they was going to DreamCon. He was already going there. He seen this clip. Excellent clip farming on him. Yeah, excellent clip farming on him. But what he failed to remember, bro, the internet is the internet. And now he's talking about suing and everything, taking legal action against either DDG or Dub. You can't take legal action because you got into an altercation, bro. If that's the case, I'm about to go take legal action on everybody who I come across, especially if I lose. Just because they got money and fame, stop getting in these people's face, man. Now, should Dub have pulled back on the guy after they walked past him? No. But they was literally going there to prove a point that dude garbage shit ain't nothing to be played with. Shout out to Soul Illuminati. He's the originator of dude garbage. Why do my brother look, bro? If I'm streaming, bro, why do you always call me when I'm streaming, nigga? It's like you see me go live and then you want to call. Like, yeah, give me 10 minutes, bro. Give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. If you watching this, bro, give me 10 minutes, man. All right? I'm going to get back to him. Well, back to this story, though, man. We're going to watch this little clip real quick of him and Deshae talking.
Nobody comes up to me and say doodle garbage.
He said what?
Nobody comes up to me in real life and say doodle. If a fan came up to me on some doodle garbage shit, bro, I'ma hold that nigga so goddamn bad, bro. Niggas know better.
And mind you guys, at Streamer University, I think the shit was stage rigged, whatever. Because during his class, people was calling him doodle garbage. The only thing he did was toss the gloves. It never went to the extent of, oh, we about to physically really get into it. And I'm mad. You know, at Streamer University, people called him doodle garbage as well. But it was like in a content joking way. I don't know if this guy thought he was making content or what, but they had enough of that doodle garbage shit. Let's see.
Get your bitch ass on my face, nigga. Then I'm gonna pull his car so crazy, he gonna have to fight me. Security got pole on him. Now nigga lost his life because he want to troll and shit. It ain't worth it, bro. It's not even worth it.
I was getting trolled so hard at this fucking dreamcon shit.
For real?
They were walking through garbage. Actually, yeah, they beat the.
Hold it. It ain't hold it. What you say? What we got going? Doodle garbage. Like,
No record. No, that's my brother, nigga. Watch out.
Because now the Jeep is a poor child of Gazda.
I think Dub actually talked about it last night. Family. Yeah, I'm subscribed to these fools too, by the way. Oh, they just dropped a video of them talking about it.
In a landmark move toward accountability and justice, the state of Illinois is now offering compensation to individuals who experience inappropriate behavior.
All right, so as you may know, or as you may seen on the internet, me and Tiny got into a little altercation yesterday. I do want to shout out RDC World for inviting us to DreamCon. I didn't even get to enjoy the event, not even 25 minutes. So I'm just coming here to explain what happened from my point of view, what I heard, what I seen, and
they said Tiny got actually jumped by 4 people. So in the midst of all that shit going on, the guy who got hit had some people there with him, and apparently, as you can see over here to that's his right eye. If I'm sitting at him, that's his right eye, right up under his eye. Yeah, he got a little knot under his eye. You know what I'm saying? Cameraman taking shit.
Why things went the way they went. So I want to see before we got there.
Tiny
So I
window.
landed yesterday at 2:30. We got to DreamCon around 4:05 through the back, through the creator side where the creators can park and come in. It's like a back way. When we go through the back way, it is a line. Now, if you go, I'm not gonna show y'all the video. I'm pretty sure you've seen the video. But if you go to my brother's video or stream or whatever, he meets Senna. When Senna's right there, we see a bunch of fans, a bunch of supporters, a bunch of people that know us, and they all taking pictures with either me or my brother. But while we're taking pictures, we're saying take selfies because it's so overwhelming. It's 100 people, hundreds and hundreds of people want to take a picture every time you take a step. And if you look at anybody from that DreamCon, you've seen that you have to take a picture. Every couple of steps you take, you have to take a picture, which is fine. It just becomes overwhelming. But during that time we're taking those pictures, you hearing these troll words like doo-doo garbage and bald head ass nigga, blah blah blah, whatever. So as we're walking, I'm hearing those things constantly over and over while we're walking. Mind you, it's a crowd. It's not like it's like 10, 15 people. We're talking about hundreds of people. But a particular voice is heard while we're walking. We walk in a complete circle. As we're walking in a complete circle, a troll is saying, I guess he was trolling. I guess he was trying to get a clip. I don't know. That's what most people do nowadays is they see a creator that they watch or that they respect or that they know or that they viewed, and they try to look at you and get a clip from you instead of just coming up to you like a real human. Now, if I seen someone at, for example, let's say you worked at McDonald's and you was flipping fries, and instead of me just minding my business, just saying hey or getting my fries, I'd be like, put the fries in the bag, bro, or look at what I got on. You can't afford that working at McDonald's. That's what people treat creators as. They'll treat creators as if I'm not a real person. The only thing I'm doing is not wasting, but using my time and energy to entertain you. So if I'm acting a certain way on the internet, that is not me in real life. It's just the persona that you liked from me on the internet. So I think when people see me, my brother, or everybody we hang around and we make jokes and that's the type of content we make, I think when you see me in person, I think that you think that it's okay to say that. Sometimes I never react. But just like on Twitter comments, Instagram comments, all these people got their own opinion. But saying that to a man over and over and over is bound to, something is gonna happen. So let me get into the story. What happened is that me and Tiny was filming, but we lagged out. So let me get into the story. So basically, me and Tiny went to DreamCon with my brother because I was invited to DreamCon, and yesterday was my first time going. So we.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available for both PC and mobile with Google Play Games. Explore the Game of Thrones universe on a larger screen.
Walking through, my brother sees Senna. I hear the person we got into the incident with. I hear him. I see him. At first, I didn't, whatever. We continue to walk. We make a whole loop. We take hundreds and hundreds of pictures, take a whole loop. When we're finally getting to where we're the creators in the VIP section, this dude is like, I guess you call it hackling. Like he's like following us. He's saying these things. But when he's saying these things, I realize that he's not by himself. He's with 5 people. And he's saying these things and saying these things. And when I look back, he's not in front of his crowd, he's behind him. So I tell my brother, like, did you hear that? And he was like, yeah. So as we keep walking, he's saying the exact same thing over and over. Now mind y'all, me, I know how to, it doesn't matter how I handle what goes on in my life, but my brother, let's be honest, right now he's one of the most popular people on the internet, and he still goes out and do his entertainment every single day. So for him, he got a lot going on. He got legal stuff going on. He got his image that he's trying to uphold. And then me being his real brother, I care more. I have to deal with his feelings and what he got going on because that's my real brother. If he's going through something, I'm going through something. If he's stressed out, I got to be stressed out because that's my brother. Just like my mom, just like with my sister. Everything that we go through as a family, we go through together. So when I see someone harassing him and bringing up something, I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. So let me approach you as a human. Let me approach you as a man and say, hey, bro, chill out. And when I'm saying that, you hackle and say, disrespect me. So you disrespect me and then you disrespect my brother. Now I'm asking, hey, bro, chill out, bro. You following us saying the same thing. I don't know if you're trying to get a clip.
And then it's not even that. We with like 10 people, right? And he pushing and pulling other people out the way to try to say what he gotta say.
Yeah, like provoking me as if I'm not a man. And then, this is what I wanna say. When I asked him what did he say, I see him pulling up his pants and I see the 5 dudes behind him. So, if you got any type of conscience, or if you've ever been in that situation where you finna get jumped, what do you do? So let me tell you this: if it was a situation where we could have had a conversation, there was no reason why Tiny would have gotten that situation. Tiny is a quiet dude, as y'all know.
Be chilling.
So when I asked him, hey, bro, I'm asking him to chill. You yelling the same thing over, bro. Chill. I understand you trying to get your clip or whatever, but chill, because all these people was using my brother as clickbait. All this shit this nigga got going on, and you doo-doo garbage. Did you this? Did you that? Blah, blah, blah. While walking through DreamCon, we was there for no longer than 20 minutes. So when I walk up to him, his homies walk behind me. Tiny see that. So you can explain that part.
Yeah, so his homies kind of, y'all can't see it on camera, but his homies kind of like surround us. And then when it happened, he, like I said, he's standing on what he's saying, and then he kind of provoking even more and kind of like saying it aggressively. And then all of his homies around it, why they didn't do nothing? And I don't know.
I honestly think that if it would have went, I think he thought it was gonna go a type of way. I think he was just gonna say what he wanted to say. Cause as I'm asking him, like, yo, chill. And and he said something, I didn't hear him. I'm like, what did you say? And he's saying aggressive. And I can see his homies. So what I do is once he get closer to me, I push him. I guess Tiny ended up seeing all the homies before me. So he tell Johnny, hold my stuff real quick. And then we proceeded to protect ourselves. The thing that I think that happened is that the way you wanted it to go in your head, I just don't think you registered fast enough. What y'all don't see is after that happened, the 4 homies that he was with jumped on us.
Yeah, that's the footage y'all didn't see.
That's what I say. Like,
that's what y'all didn't see.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like his homies was hoes. I'm being honest, because it's 6. It was 5. It was 5 in the back and then 1 of him. The 6 homies.
This is where my questions come in at, because y'all got paid security, bro. Like big brolic motherfuckers that follow y'all around the whole time, bro. If you go back and watch that clip, they got paid security. Whenever DDG go out, he got paid security with him. Even at that Phase House shit with Max, when they was trying to play with his top and not let him inside the venue and shit. Like, you got security with you, bro. So why these 2 jumped out the window is kind of crazy, because in reality, if DDG really wanted something to happen to that dude, he just could have got security to push him up off. And they keep saying there's 5 people. Man, who was with y'all? You had Tiny, Dub, DDG, Johnny, and who else? Where y'all entourage at? Where Derek them soft ass at? I fuck with all these people. So I really do. I like all their content. Even Derek's, even Salone, this little shit he's trying to do. So I follow and watch these guys, man. And here's another thing. This is why I think Dub was not invited to Streamer University, chat. If you asking me, this is why Dub was not invited to Streamer University. Kaisenet be like, yo, Dub a little hot. He a little off the edges. You know what I'm saying? Off the hinges. Dub would have had an altercation in Streamer University that just would have made the whole shit go left. With all the shit that was going on at Streamer University, I am kind of glad he was not involved in that shit, because I think it wouldn't have been as lit and we wouldn't have got that much content out of DDG, because Dub would have been so uptight about shit. I understand that's your brother, but damn, sometimes you gotta let that shit roll. Your brother, y'all ain't approached Soul Illuminati when he started the doo-doo garbage trend. Y'all didn't fly his ass out from Arizona to come to Cali. I'm sure y'all crossed paths once or twice, and you niggas just kept it pushing. I'm just saying, man. I'm just an observer who like to watch y'all content, and this is just my opinion on what I think is going on with y'all with that shit. You know, Dub's a good dude though. He got good content, man. But a lot of shit, DDG should really try to leave him at the crib, because if you're paying for security, you don't need nobody like this dude, like your brother. It's gonna fuck up your brand, fuck up the money. DDG lost a lot of money out there. I know they were saying, oh, we ain't have service anyway. I watched so many clips from DreamCon in them same locations that they was at. People was getting clips, bro. Like he said, they was only there for 20 minutes. They was gonna get some clips, bro. Funny Mike was in there taking pictures and all types of shit, making new connections and everything. Like, they was gonna get clips. You know, unfortunately, they had to get kicked out.
Homies jumped us, right? And the thing is that they didn't do nothing. They grabbed it. I'm thinking it's security how I'm getting grabbed, but I'm like, damn, this is the situation I knew we was gonna get in from the beginning, because his attitude and his demeanor was, I need this reaction out of these niggas. And the thing is all this shit my brother got going on, and the nicest he is in the real life, why are you provoking this man?
Just for the record, DDG did not throw a punch. He didn't throw one punch. Unless the camera wasn't on him, only thing DDG said, he was pushing the dude back. I got to find them other clips. But he was pushing the guy back, talking about, watch out, that's my brother. But as far as throwing the punch or pushing the motherfucker to the ground, he had no parts in that. It was Tiny and Dub the whole time, though.
For you to, then the thing is like, it felt like he was like taking support of another content creator. I don't know, I guess Bruce or, it had to be Bruce, because that's the only person. Bruce don't know you, gang. He don't know you. He's not going to comment on anything. He's not going to do anything. So for you to provoke 3, 4, 5, 6 grown-ass men and think that you supposed to get no consequences when you are verbally initiating
I don't think they got consequences,
violence.
because ain't nobody
Thing is, bro, I think people fail to real. This is what I want to say is Tiny. Me and Tiny work together. My cameraman is my friend as well, right? So even if it was the other way around, where it was Johnny and my brother, and it would have been the same outcome, because you are provoking us. I think that words are words. But when you are provoking another man, when I say this is how he is. Boy, ass nigga. Doo-doo garbage. And this is from steps away, and I'm hearing him because we are alert. Bro, we have one security guard. Jason is my brother manager, and us as cameramans, and we're walking through hundreds and hundreds of people. So my mind is focused. I'm like, bro, in my head, I always think, man, somebody gonna sneak me when they see me. I always think that. That's how I live my life. Somebody gonna hit me, because that's my Pontiac thing. So from Tiny being from LA and having the same, me and him basically living the same life, he's seen what happened. He's seen it going on. It's 6 people hackling. Anytime it's called hackling, right?
Yeah, hackling. And it wasn't just the words. Like I said, he pushing and pulling people that we with out the way to try to say what he trying to say closer.
Yeah, like pushing Jason out the way, moving Johnny to try to get in my brother's camera to disrespect us. Bro, you getting into my personal space. Nah, I don't never want to promote violence, but what I'm saying is like, I ain't gonna lie. I felt like if he was a little bit more tougher in his brain, in his brain he thought he was tough, but the physical action wasn't as tough. I knew he was finna try to swing on me or try to get a clip for me. So all I did was push him, you know what I'm saying? After that, I felt like it was violent, so we had to do what we had to do. Because why are you moving our people out the way to disrespect us like I'm not a human, bro? Like I'm a real human just like you. I went to sleep, I brushed my teeth. Yeah, and the crazy thing is like, it was 6 of y'all, 6 of us, and then it's basically realistically me and my brother. All these other people either work for us or, you know, we got a genuine connection now, but at the end of the day, it's just me and my brother with 6 niggas hackling us. And then what y'all don't know off camera, well, you can say that, Wabby.
What? Oh yeah, I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but off camera, they surrounded me, and then you feel me? They got a clean. They was throwing like pillows though, but they got a clean one. I still held my own, but like, I don't know why it just cut after that. But
what I'm saying is,
we did
like,
what we had to do.
After the security grabbed me, because I guess they was putting like priorities, I guess, whatever. So the DreamCon security grabbed me and was like, bro, you gotta leave. I'm looking for Tiny plus my hat. I'm not gonna lie.
He looking for me. I'm surrounded, throwing them things.
They're jumping. So they jumped me first, but I don't think that they. I'm being honest, bro. I'm not even trying to. I don't think them niggas knew how to fight. I think they knew that. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, because they were grabbing me the entire time when this was going on. But so once the security grabbed me, I guess it was a priority thing. Tiny is still left, and them 6 people attacked him. Now, did they cause any damage? No. Okay. Did anything? So I think that was just their intentions, bro. I think there was their intentions. Maybe they was Bruce people. But like I said, what these people got to understand is that I am a real human, bro. I'm a real human. Even though you see me making these funny content, even though you see me doing whatever content, I'm still a human. It's been 3 incidents here. Cinco is sitting in the club. A dude say, bro, you took my girl. You took my girl. Cinco's like, I didn't, my bad, bro. He said, I should dive into your shit. Cinco said, huh, what did you say? He was like, I should have dived into your shit. He's like, you wouldn't have said that. You wouldn't have did that. Now, that's the same thing that happened to me, is that when I say, huh, what did you say? He say the same thing more aggressively. And I'm, hold on, what did you say? Because I got shit in my hand. He says it again aggressively, and his people and partners are walking up. Another incident, Deshae walking through Target. I thought he was banned from Target, I ain't gonna cap. Deshae walking through Target, a nigga come and disrespect him and say, nigga, I F your sister. So Deshae walk up to him and say, hey bro, don't ever disrespect my sister like that. The dude did not say it again because it was a troll. We know our trolls, there's trolls in the comments. This dude was looking to do something because when I asked him to apologize, he didn't say it not once. He moved niggas out the way and said it 2 more times. The thing is I think people think that we just soft or I'm just not a real person. I'm an internet person.
I do kind of think you soft though, Doug. I ain't gonna lie to you. You may got some Pontiac ways, but I do think you a little soft though, bro. Because the shit that y'all be doing, y'all won't do that on real street niggas, bro. Y'all won't. Like, you just won't, bro. And with a person of your stature, I don't blame you. You got too much money to be trying to act like you tough. That's the whole thing. Don't act like you tough, because when tough shit really happen, shit gets scary. You know, so I believe you soft though, bro. I think if a group of 6 come up to you for real on that type shit, you ain't gonna be having that same energy. Y'all was in a place to where it was kind of controlled, and you knew nobody had nothing on them. You know, like if this was on the streets of Cali, you wouldn't have did that. I know you wouldn't. And I hope that never happened to you though. I don't want to see you change your content to always being involved in shit though, because that's not why I watch you. I knew it was gonna happen eventually because you do talk loud, you talk a little loose at the lips, but you got bread, bro. Your family straight. You don't need to be getting into these type of altercations with motherfuckers. They ain't shit to prove, bro. You and your family have made it. Nigga, live your life. All it takes is one of these motherfuckers to find you dolo. They know what car you in because it's all over the internet. Y'all do the IRL shit, so they kind of got y'all lows. You just got to be careful, bro. That's the only dangerous shit with the IRL shit. People who really want to get you, they got your location. They got an area to where they can stake out and shit at you. So you guys just got to be mindful and shit of that, bro. But everybody knew something was going to happen, man. I kind of did with Doug because, like, he talk a lot on behind the keyboard. He got to see somebody one day.
Yeah. Because there's no way that Tiny would tell somebody to hold the camera, hold this, if he didn't feel like our shit was in danger, bro.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Just keep this as a lesson. If you see somebody you fuck with, celebrity, artist, athlete, content creator, treat that man. Do not be that troll that you is in the comments. Treat that man like a man. He's the same person you is. It's no different than being an Uber driver, a chef, a waiter, a waitress, an actor. These are real people at the end of the day. So you coming up trying to threaten my brother, threaten me, threaten my our staff, threaten my cameraman, my brother cameraman, and then you provoking it. What do you think gonna happen? Like, stop.
Your real life is not the internet.
Exactly.
It's not the internet. And you can't come up to him saying something you heard Derek say to him. Him and Derek got history. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, those are my real friends. I don't just film with Derek. I don't clock into work, see Derek, and then when I get off,
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available on both PC and mobile with Google Play Games.
I clock off. That's not it, bro. That's not it. It's been many incidents where I'm a woo-wop and a person will walk past me, get in front of me,
oh, yeah,
and say, hey, little man, can I get a picture? Like, I'm not literally his father. Bro, don't ask a 9-year-old to take a picture. Ask his dad to take a picture. So it's just like, that's the only incident where I'm not upset it went that way. I don't regret it going that way. I mean, at some point, people got to learn that, nigga, I am a real person. And we got real people behind me. Like, nigga, like, if it was the other way around, if I'm walking right here and a person, it's 6 people bump Tiny, and I see that, I can't go up to my room knowing that 6 people jump Tiny. I gotta risk it over here. I got to. I'm not that type of person. So if I do that for my friend, if I do that for my friend, if I do that for somebody I love, imagine what I do for my brother. The message to you, though, I don't know who you are. The message to you is don't do that, bro. You see what happened. Don't act tough or don't try to provoke something. And then when it come to you, you sit there and cry. It is what it is. And learn how to fight, nigga. Cause y'all niggas try to jump us. And bro, they have some football ass niggas too.
Yeah, them was
some big ass niggas. So that's, bro, them was big ass niggas. So I'm like, bro, let me hit him first, then.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm about to get it.
I thought I was finna get it. So nigga, when I'm getting grabbed, I'm thinking it's my brother's security.
Yeah.
This nigga ain't do nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He got us out of there. Yeah. I look back, it's his homies. I'm looking back again.
That's why I thought, where the security at, dude?
Like, what the fuck? But, like I said, my brother got a lot going on, bro. He got a lot going on. I don't want my brother in no type of nothing. No type of nothing. I can have Big Bro got it, bro. Yeah. But like I said, man, W Tiny, L situation. It didn't happen. Listen, you wouldn't have made that video talking about suing or something like that if it would have went the way you wanted to go.
For sure.
You gotta take your L, bro. I took my L. I didn't get to join DreamCon. I've been knowing about DreamCon for years. My first time going to DreamCon lasted 20 minutes. I can't go to DreamCon because of you. Sue your ass for matter of fact, listen, y'all. Content creators are real humans. Respect, bro. I'm gonna respect y'all. I'm respected into disrespected. It is what it is. But yeah, y'all. I know it went viral everywhere, but that's not the what we're promoting. All I ask is let's keep the peace and respect all.
I'm in peace.
3 signs your car accident is worth major compensation. If you've been in a car accident recently.
All right, so there you got it. There you have it, chat. Dub explained his side of the story. Dub explained his side of the story. Dub explained his side of the story. Dub explained. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.